successes. One of probably the first big stories that I had was when Luol Deng got traded from the Bulls to the Cavs, January 2014. And I remember the very next day I was driving from Chicago to Milwaukee to go to a Warriors game, Warriors-Bucks game in Milwaukee. And I wanted to do a one-on-one with Klay Thompson and like spend time with him. And I did that. Like I went the next day, did the interview, drove home, and I was a sophomore at Loyola Chicago, and like I feel like a lot of people that age.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
One thing Shams here talked about, banning top 10 pick protections in trades. Why is that?
We saw Dallas absorb a big fine a couple years ago, but then they drafted Derek Lively, and it truly worked out for them. So if you're going to avoid that, maybe it's better to change the trade rules to avoid those kinds of incentives. But Dallas really, I think if they could do that over again and absorb the fine, they would want it to be double the amount, the way that Derek Lively looked and the way that he played.
Well said. I totally agree. And the Houston Rockets starting five. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Z out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And for Dallas, the star backcourt. Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Thompson in at the three, the small forward. Z shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here is Smith, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Got a piece of it. Doncic outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here's Thompson. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Şengün with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those. No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here is Irving. Last game with 30 points. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Mavericks. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And checking out these Rockets, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets it in there.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 7 points for Luka Doncic. Thompson outside. To the inside. Z, good. Z's got his second basket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Irving kicks to Doncic. And the 3 off target. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. And yes, it's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. The Rockets have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's Thompson. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Doncic. The kick out to Irving. Gallus again missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Z. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. And so Thompson nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Z. He had 27 points last game, and the shot goes in. Şengün's got 6 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Z can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 5. Rebound by Smith. Here's Z. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Nice move. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's a whistle. Goes on Z. That's his first foul. And here is Doncic. He has 7.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
No good on the triple.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Thompson against Irving. Good. Nice job down low. 6 points from Amen Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now, here's Washington. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Doncic outside. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. And the basket is good. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. Green comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Z.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Smith outside. There's the pass to Green. Over Irving. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Smith, good. Great play by Green to set it up. And the Rockets lead by 12. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Pass to Green. Thompson against Eason. In the corner, Şengün with it. And some nice passing there by Houston. 5 on the clock. Here's VanVleet. They kick it out to Green. Drills it from outside. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Irving finds Gafford. Passes it to Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And so confident, even amongst the trees. Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Dante Exum comes in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a change for the Rockets. Whitmore's checked in. All free throws good from Doncic. Houston leading by 12. Pass to Whitmore. On the wing, Green. Let's go. And it's Houston with another.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they dropped the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Here's Şengün, and good that time.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
Looking at the start of Şengün's career, here's a guy who's really stepped up his game, has become a key player for them.
Now, here's Marshall. Exum deciding where to go with it. The Rockets pull it in. Eason with it. Now defended by Exum. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. To the paint. The fadeaway. Şengün, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now, here's Şengün. He's got 11. Second shot opportunity. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 15-point game. Can't hit from in close. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. .43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Okay, Şengün, look at the big man baiting the defender into the foul.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Şengün hits them both. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic kicks to Exum. And the pass to Lively. Doncic outside. Pass to Marshall. Clock at 6. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Whitmore, good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Rockets lead by 19.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Şengün, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been...
Substitution on the court.
Rockets.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Landale. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mavericks trail by 13. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Thompson. Nice game, an incredible scoring display for him. A shot off that time.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Irving. Brooks grabs the board.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Out to Thompson. Brooks right side. His three-pointers off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams.
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
They need this one. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Klay Thompson, number 1.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. He kicks it to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Irving against Thompson. Here's Dinwiddie. That shot off the mark. Smith with some nice D. See the pass to Thompson. And it's Houston with another.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offensive rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Passes it to Z. Back to Thompson. Out to Smith. Pass to Z. Trains it from beyond the arc. Z's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Washington finds Thompson. Over Brooks. Here's Washington. The kick out to Irving. A three-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Irving. Z can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 19. Thompson outside. Dinwiddie outside. Irving against Thompson. Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 22 is their biggest lead. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Z, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Dallas calls timeout. We've seen Z really having a great game.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
For your defense crew.
Look for Dallas. Marshall, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Dante Exum comes in for Irving. And Doncic is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Alperen Şengün has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Z out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, home in the paint. Thompson against Irving. And he drives in. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 20. On the wing, Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Smith outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Dallas shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And it's Washington missing. The Rockets shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Thompson outside. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is up and in. Thompson's got 17.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Doncic feeling it out. Lively trying to break loose. And Doncic gets it to go. He's got 16.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Here's Thompson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Doncic. Guarded closely. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 18 points.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Thompson outside. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Doncic outside. No good on the 3.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Z. Guarded by Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. It's Thompson off the drive. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Thompson passes to Z. He tries for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3.
Thompson's got his 7th assist in the game. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Over Smith. And that one goes long.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Inside, and there's the pass to Şengün. On the wing, Thompson. The fader. Again, the Rockets score.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Washington with it. Scoreless thus far. Thompson outside. They need this. Dallas again missing. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Z. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Lively the pass to Washington. Thompson against Brooks. Washington kicks to Thompson. The offensive rebound. Lively. The shot, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Şengün with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Doncic passes to Irving. Beyond the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Thompson outside. Houston moving the ball around. To the paint. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 9th assist in the game now. Irving against Thompson. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. To end the cold streak, he takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got 12.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Down low, here's Şengün. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Z. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Thompson in the corner. Brooks, the pass to Z. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Z's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. Passes to Z. Tries a three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell. For sure.
Washington passes to Lively. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Houston. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Thompson. Yes, that goes in. Thompson's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Brooks against Thompson. To the middle. It's tipped. Will it go? Smith with the defensive effort.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Pass to Z. On the wing, Thompson. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Back to Doncic. Shoots. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. See the pass to Smith. And the shot goes down. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Shoots the three. Brooks grabs the board.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Z. Off target from outside. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. And it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for Washington. Exum, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Seconds left to play in the third. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And then for Houston, Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. Amen Thompson comes in for Green. And Z subbed in for Fred VanVleet. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Daniel Gafford is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. All-around dominant performance, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Amen Thompson.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Z the pass to Landale. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Z. Guarded by Doncic. Good on the three-point shot.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard...